Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Fenrir today, and the point of this video isn't Fenrir. In fact, I actually wanted to play Hades just because Hades is like, my default god, right? And so he's where I put all, like, when I have a video saying it's my birthday or like there's an update, like this video, I usually just play Hades, but I only got Hades through one time, and it was literally a 5-minute surrender with 0 kills, so it was the most boring thing ever. And so I decided not to do that one. I've queued 2 more games since then. So, and there was one game before the one I actually got. So it's been 4 games of me trying to get Hades just to do a little bit of an update video for you guys. So whatever, man. We're playing Fenrir here. I don't think I need beads early on, do I? Probably not. I honestly probably could have went horrific if we're being real and try to cheese him in the early. But anyways, 2 things you might notice. I'm going to try to get through this really quickly before I talk about like the update to the channel or whatever. 2 things. I'm using the old UI because my items are bugged on the new one. I reset it. I re-downloaded the game client. No, I didn't. I restarted the game client, sorry. Yo. The point is I've done everything besides uninstall the game, and on the new HUD or UI, whatever you want to call it, I don't want him to do this. Come here. Come on. No, let's go. Just drop it, man. I don't want to cringe invade the blue. Like, I don't want to steal it from him, but I don't want him to get it for free because I'm the character with the pressure in the early game here. Okay, I mean, honestly, this is on him for not just letting it go. He should have just walked to lane. I wouldn't have invaded it. I just wanted him to get off of it because I have the better early game pressure. Anyways, I'm not using the new UI because my items are bugged. If anybody else had that issue, okay. If anybody else had that issue and know how to fix it, let me know. Again, like the thing where my transcendence is right now, yeah, that thing in the bottom left, it just wasn't appearing. And it wasn't like red or anything like it was X'd out. It just wasn't appearing. Okay, understandable. Just get off the blue, man. Like, I really hate invading the blue. I really do. But I know this matchup very well. I've played it on both sides, and Fenrir just utterly dominates Naja in the early game. Like, it's not even close. So I want Tim to come to lane and get beat up, you know? I was just saying, can I have it, please? Yeah, no, dude, this isn't a communication issue. Like, I'm aware. Does he really think that I didn't know what he meant? Anyways. So I'm on the old HUD. I'll probably switch it up here soon. But also, I probably sound like a toad, potentially. My microphone settings got reset, so I had to try to figure out what my old microphone settings were. And on top of that, it's hard to figure out what my old ones were and if it sounds the same because I'm a little sick right now. I'm definitely like congested or whatever. I don't know if I actually have like a cold or if I'm just, it's like sinus issues. I don't know, but I have a sore throat and I sound different and I can't really eat that much. So, whatever. Sounds like I'm sick to me, but so if I sound different, that might be why, or I just messed up my microphone settings, or both. But so as far as the big update goes, I know we're like 4 minutes into this video. It's nothing too exciting or crazy. It's more of just like, I feel like I'm gonna quit doing YouTube content if solely all of my content is just, oh my god, Artemis got buffed and she's so cool now. Wow, oh my god. Like, I just don't want to do that. Like, there will be some of it, of course. Like, that's just the life of a YouTuber in Smite. But like, I want my main content to have a lot more traditional or like normal, less clickbaity stuff. Even if it's kind of true clickbait, it's still clickbait, right? And so what I mean by that is, hold on. Oh, he ulted me instead of ulting out. Interesting. Okay. I kind of want to give him a kill, for being honest. Wait, I hope he sashes me. That'd be good. I'll get back to talking about the update in just 1 second here. Now that there's only 1 minion, his ring toss will do a lot to me, so I need to... Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what this guy's doing. It doesn't really matter to me any, because this video is not this video doesn't have to be a super competitive game is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to give you guys an update, and the update is I want more steady content that I don't have to like think of some gimmick for, or some like stupid like, oh my god, this new god got buffed. I feel like it's so stale. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, right? And everyone else feels differently, but I think a lot of people watch my stream and watch me in general to a certain degree because they like me, right? To a certain degree, but also a lot of people just want to learn. Or they like my commentating style or something. And so with that being said, I did end up giving him the red there. I'm not too upset about it though. Now with that being said, if the main people just want to hear me talk about whatever, it doesn't matter what it's about, and then the other half of the people are here for educational content, it's like, I don't think my views, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I don't think my views would heavily drop if I started doing more educational content and more traditional. Like, so basically I want my main content to be guide format stuff, like showing you guys maybe like very specific guides, like how to play against a high early game pressure character or something like that in the early game, or you know, like how to play the early game in Duel, etc., or like specific god guides. And then when I throw those in whenever I can come up with something to do, and in between that, the main form content will be every now and then a character will get buffed, and I'll talk about that, right? And then but I want my main form of content to be when I'm not uploading guides, like educational format. It's just like A to Z stuff, you know, simple, less clickbaity, more expected, like just steady content of like, if you don't know what an A to Z thing is, it's basically where I just play every single character in Duel and upload a video from A to Z, you know, from alphabetically, from starting at the very beginning, which is Achilles, if I remember correctly, and then we play all the gods. And yes, that includes Kepri, that includes Ganesh, that includes all those guys. I play them in Duel and I upload a video, and that's, how many gods are there? Like 224, 225 or something? That'll be videos for a very long time, right? And then I can throw, so there will be some expected content in there for you guys, and then there will also be some random guides and stuff, like, you know, like a Camazot's guide, or you know, how to position in the early game, or etc. You know, like basically just educational content. Try to teach you guys certain things in the game that don't just apply to Duel, they also apply to all of Smite. At least sometimes they do. I probably could have waited there, meaning like I could have waited out his beads, see if he would pre-beads that, but honestly I'm just not really thinking about it too much. I also thought his beads were down. Alright, we stopped his back. That's good for the blue invid. But yeah, thank you for everyone that did watch until this point. I might put like in the comments like a timestamp for when I started talking about the specific updates or whatever. So if you're one of those people that like just clicked on that, I mean, that's fine too. But anybody who's just listened to me talk about absolutely nothing for the past couple minutes, you know, about my UI and being sickly and the update to the channel, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh, I thought I could get in there. Wait, also, sorry if I sound like, again, like if I sound like depressed or like toad-like, it's just because I don't feel amazing, you know? My outlook is pretty good right now, like mental health, what I mean, but like mental health wise, like I'm happy, you know, I'm fine. It just might not sound like it because physically I'm depressed because I don't really feel very great. Also, I haven't ate in a very long time because it doesn't, like, I don't have any appetite, which I know even if you don't have an appetite when you're sick, you still gotta eat, right? And I'm going to very soon after this, probably. I'll probably get some like chicken noodle soup or something, I don't know. But the point is that I haven't ate in like 24 hours and I'm sick. So yeah, physically I don't exactly feel amazing. Like I'm that point of hungry that, like, you know, I'm actually starting to have like small stomach pains, you know? Like I'm pretty hungry, man. But let me know what you guys think of this like channel update or whatever. Again, the channel update just being that I want to do more guides and more educational content, and I want to do an A through Z series for you guys on YouTube. and try to stay consistent with it, you know? Upload, like, the idea is to upload at least 5 days a week, but like minimum, I only miss 1 day out of the week. So at minimum 4 days a week, maximum probably 6 days a week. All right, he doesn't have beads, so we're just gonna pick him up here. Okay, I'm surprised he has an F6, to be honest, because this matchup is really bad. Don't get me wrong, Naja can win this late game. He actually can. Naja has like one of the best late games in the game. In fact, I've won this as Naja. I remember I played it on stream. I was Naja versus a pretty good Fenrir player, and I ended up going 0-5 as Naja, and I bought a power potion every single time I died, and I still ended up getting to late game and winning late game. And I think I only had 5 items compared to his 6, and I ended up winning late game, so if that tells you anything. Naja certainly can win this late game, but a big part of the reason why I was able to die that many times and still survive is because my opponent was only baiting Bull Demon. They weren't really going for it, you know what I mean? So if they just pressured Bull Demon more... Oh, he just beads nothing, okay. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, once you start to lose your Phoenix, this game is kind of over, unless Naja has like 5 or 6 items already by that point, and he doesn't, so... You know. But yeah, this is a bit of a shorter video and a bit of a not clickbaity one. Final thoughts, by the way. If my views, like, here's the way I look at it, is if I keep going with the way that I'm doing YouTube and like, you know, slightly clickbaity, right? Even though it's true, like the things I say are still pretty true, it's slightly clickbaity, right? If I keep going that way, I'm probably just going to lose, like, I don't think it's fun and I don't like it, so I'm probably not going to upload YouTube content. So basically, as far as if my numbers get lower, if I don't do as much clickbait, and less caps lock in the titles, if my numbers get lower, well, first of all, my numbers were already low, so it's not like I was making the big bucks anyways. It's not like we're losing the big bucks. And also, secondly, if I don't do this, I probably won't upload YouTube content. So overall, I think it's a good idea for me to move to what's more comfortable for me, which is less clickbait and more just like, you know, A through Z, blah, 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 playing Achilles, blah, 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 blah. And guides for you guys, whether they're actual god guides or if they're specific, like how to play the early game in Duel. I don't know. Will I edit these videos? Will I just, you know, raw dog it? Who knows, man? I don't know. My point is just expect more standardized content from me, that being A through Z and guides. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And again, sorry for sounding like a toad if I do. And sorry for sounding depressed if I do, because I'm not. And I appreciate you guys clicking the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.